Well, it was an evening of grand champions recently at the Georgia Farm Bureau headquarters in Macon. Georgia Farm Bureau President Zippy Duvall and many others gathered to honor students who were grand champions in various categories at the Georgia Junior National Livestock shows. The Monitors' Mark Wildman has this story.
It was a night that 9 4-H and FFA grand champions from all over Georgia will never forget. Not only were they treated to a large celebration dinner for their hard work, but they were presented with a champion belt buckle and a large grand prize check.
You know, we work real hard and they show these animals and then they win and then the next day it's kind of over. We wanted it to have a little life after, so it's been a couple months now. Now we got them here and we're going to celebrate tonight. This is our second annual evening of grand champions, and we're just really proud of each and every one of them.
Georgia Farm Bureau President Zippy Duvall personally handed out their awards and understands how important these livestock projects are to developing good character that can never be taken away from these students.
It teaches kids responsibility. It teaches our children that there are other animals that depend on them each and every day. And when you learn how to do that, then you learn how to help other people that might depend on you in the future.
Until you've been there, you don't really know the effort that these students have put into their projects, their parents, and the time commitment that's been given to this, the monetary commitment that's been given to this. So it's a very special evening to recognize some very dedicated students, very hard-working students. So I think it's incredibly important for this evening of champions with Georgia Farm Bureau.
Every one of these winners competed against some very top-notch competition in many different livestock categories. And the competition seems to get stronger and larger every year.
We see that with some of the animals costing a lot today and the value on the market being as high as it is, it's hard for young people to be able to participate in some of the, particularly some of the cattle projects, but the swine and goats, we see those numbers going up and we hope that they will continue to grow.
4-H and FFA work very hard to make sure the shows they run give students a good show experience. And both of the organizations are very grateful to their sponsors and events like this one at the Georgia Farm Bureau headquarters.
This is a culmination of a lot of effort and a lot of work for some young people for a lot of years. And it's just great that Georgia Farm Bureau takes the opportunity to honor these young people. We honor kids for their academics, for their athletics, and for so many different reasons, but this is just a great opportunity to honor young people for their achievements in agriculture.
Well, I think the second year of the Evening of Champions for Georgia Farm Bureau, I think it's brought a lot of recognition to the program. I see it growing. I see it growing in popularity. Students are encouraged to get involved because they recognize that someone is out there sponsoring them and providing additional support to them for excelling and doing good in their projects.
3 of the grand champions were recognized from the 4-H and FFA Market, Goat, and Lamb Show held last fall at the Agri Center in Perry. Brooke Helton of White County, Chase Roberts of Worth County, and Hannah Dixon of Colquitt County. And the remaining 6 winners competed in the 2013 Georgia Junior National Livestock Show held at the Agri Center in February. They are Hannah Bias of Decatur County, Taylor Barber of Decatur County, Chanley Underwood of Jeff Davis County, Cody Corbett of Eccles County, Lawton Harris of Jasper County, and John Romero of Gordon County. It is hard to tell what career paths these students will eventually follow, but whatever they choose to pursue, they will take along the lessons learned from showing livestock, and that can never be taken away. Reporting from Macon, I'm Mark Wildman for the Georgia Farm Monitor.